come from. From the earliest blood songs the Africans made at the bottom of the ship, yelling for God or some bad mama jamma to save them. The middle passage, 40 days on the ocean and 40 nights in hell. And them bad songs never left. We carried a world with us that way. We carried a world of ideas and history. Went back as far as anything can. Far back as anything no. We older than the trees y'all got here. Work song, religious song, both brought here with us. Not brought here to play basketball or to be second on American Idol. What for then? To work. To work. Some old folks say y'all was captured by ghosts who carried y'all over to ghost land and eat you. Was that true? More or less, wasn't no ghost, but certainly got it up. The bird song was natural and restored from some of the best farmers in the world. Who could grow anything would grow in African savanna. Like the waves carried us, we carried some seed. Work song with the beat tuned into the pin of the back, the stripe of the pin. Angola, Africa. Angola, USA. Could holler, had to holler, across all that here, down there, clear back to Africa. Swing low, sweet chariot. Think you gonna go back to get it? Coming for the carry me home. The work and the deep desire mix. Them shouts, what call them a woo, a woo. Holler, had to let go. No something on my mind, my almost feeling. But we was not just field singers. Even then, wouldn't let you play the drum no more. That old dum dum. Gabriel, Denmark, Nat Turner, put that away. But there are banjos, banjar, an African word, and rattles and brooms in New Orleans. You still get to play your ba-boom on the weekends. Square, New Orleans, Big Easy, so big in the music because it was a place caught so many streams. You know what it means to miss New Orleans? Now you know, New Orleans, where the country folk could come and mix with the city and the city, uptown, downtown, light skin, black skin, brown skin, ask buddy Bowman, and he tell you, you terrible, you awful, where they walk slow to bury you. Was it the same train in Tavern, or one of them other blood and guts arenas? And struck high tail on the getaway and second line after you're gone. The rascal you. That's why Jelly Roll was the Djali and did the Djali, yeah, the same as where y'all come from. He was a Cleveland in a Goma with 40 cleats on his foxhole living. And busy with his early 20th century Latin tinge, Afro-Cuban, sat on the street in the easy, fat got a life right here it sing about. A real life. Not just in lost Africa or in the sky after we die. See, the brothers say in Africa, blue was our favorite color. But when we took that trip, blue got bent. And then what it meant was something we lost, something made us sad. You blue, Jim? Or be beautiful, like something Lewis and the Immortal or Sidney to say blue. So we come back to them after they came off the plantations, them that could, them that would, them that understood was another deeper freedom to be sought. Them one-man bands got off the same way. There was no need to stay. Could get away, get away. You can tell there was piano players, even back in slavery. And Tom knew 10,000 songs. They carried him from plantation to plantation to wow the lords and their ladies, and naturally the slaves dug it too. Ragtime came in the 1870s and 80s like Tom, who awesome stunt was to play Beethoven, Mozart, and the back of his fingers at super speed, supernatural speed. Ragtime took Europe, America, melody and harmony, and put a jog in that clog and a bounce in that bounce. Them black guys said Sam Scribes wasn't regular. No, them guys is playing raggedy hard. Yes, ragtime. All our music media made jazz, pop, Dixieland, swing, bebop, boom, hard pop, avant-garde. Don't add in the coming to the city is not only the blues, but it exposed the city things, a broader choice of the senses, a broader array of things among those new encounters with European instruments. Say what? Themselves prototypes of the ancient African ones. New Orleans collected them all again. The country folk and city folks and ex-slaves, the Delawars, put it together from inside themselves and outside themselves, and somebody else called it jazz. Across the world, back in, the way back in, but before that, the main musical scale of the world was the pentatonic. Paul Robeson, artist, intellectual, world traveler, said you could hear it in the Congo, to Russia, to Asia, to southern USA. Many variants, but the pentatonic was always in evidence, and sometimes primary. But when Europe became the capital of the capital and the capital of the world by the 15th century, the diatonic, the tempered scale, began to dominate Europe. The harpsichord had a lever to deal with the insecurities of the Novo Ricci. It moves the machine between pentatonic and diatonic, but as the piano emerged, voila, it was segregated into all them white keys and the black thighs set up top. So what? Well, when the slaves got over here, they could immediately pick out them notes to make the blues. You gotta have the blues to have any memory of yourself. But the people themselves, the national consciousness from the old country, another country, and then to the city, the mingling with all those renewally accessible horns, flutes, fiddles, clarinets. It did bring the whole number. From Scott Joplin to Jelly Roll, the early mastering of the box brought great ticklers, late Z and Norick, later then a ticklish town. That line was Willie the Lion, James P., Fat Swallow, Duke Ellington, the instrumental mastery, Buddy Golden, then King Oliver, and Master Lewis, born on 4th of July, 1900, the beginning of the 20th century, to make it clear he was here. He got a top 5. People used to trail Lewis around to find out if he had a gimmick to sound the way he did. It was him. Saxophone. You dig? The classic blues singers were classic because they first brought the blues to the theater, the joints, on the road, the honky-tonks. From Ma Rainey, like Sterling Brown said, "Oh, Ma Rainey, sing your song. Now you's back where you belong. Get way inside us. Keep us strong. There wasn't much time to never say. He just gets hold of us that way." That's his thing. The Empress and Mammy and the rest of the Snakes. Give me a Bigfoot and a bottle of gin. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Those bookends of existence as the blues chronicle the post-slavery juke joint, road show, theater, retracted life of the ex-slave. And as it got further behind that slavery of the mind, then more variations, new improvisations emerged to pixelate the syncopation, the big bands, yeah, big jazz bands, engineered by Fletcher Henderson, since he did study engineering in school. Was he? In all many goodness arrangements for his radio show at $32 a pop. Is that why your mouth is poked out? That's the end of that story.